And this was brewing and kept on going for a very long time. And these communist groups and anti-national group, both in Manipuris and Kukis, were taking advantage from this situation, and they're using that to create an anarchy. So you see M16 rifles, so as we know, American rifles, how those were brought from Vietnam via Laos, etc., and how Khmer was involved. These are the things I'm going to place in front of you. So rest is quite understandable. Their military tactics, how Chinese have taught them, etc. Now have no clue. Indians will visualize this as a Hutu and Tutsi tribe type of scenario, which is quite absurd. This is a very complex thing. Now, American ambassador Eric Garcetti has offered help. And I only believe that American help is the only way out. Because Americans have that kind of capability, that kind of impact. And many Indians have appreciated that, because America is India's true partner and her friend. And I believe if American presence is strengthened here, Chinese influence will wither away. Similarly, India and America would work in Nepal, because both these kind of places have some threats against democracy and freedom, individual freedom, etc., business, etc. So this is my submission, and I also thank American Ambassador Garcetti for offering this help, because I was also demanding that for a very long time, American presence. I appeal to DA that they should come and stop this drug flow. This is my submission for you today, and I hope you will like me and subscribe me. Best wishes. Please, thank you very much. Welcome to Wins News. I am your friend and host Amit Roy. Hope you're all fine. Today I want to place two reports in front of you. One is on Nepalese Gurkha soldiers, and second is on Manipur and American help. Those who are little, distantly connected also. I'm explaining how. First, I'm coming to Nepalese quagmire. How current Nepalese communist government is playing against India, and how Indian government is befooled and baffled with Nepalese postures. Now, in India, Nepalese soldiers were inducted a long time ago. They used to fight for Indian army for a very long time. There are many Gurkha regiment battalions. One is in Shillong, other is in Varanasi, and one is in Himachal Pradesh. There are some regimental centers. There are 8 regiments, I guess, and many Gurkha soldiers. And I guess 58,000 soldiers. Now, because Nepal says they will not be able to supply their soldiers, Gurkha soldiers, India is in real problem. Now it's a double-edged sword. One, because Nepal says it has violated a treaty, Anglo-British and India tripartite treaty, where Nepalese Gurkha soldiers were included in Indian army. Also in British army. Britishers are not taking many of them anymore. Only few battalion strength maybe they are taking. Now Gurkha soldiers in India they were taking, and now India has launched a scheme called Agnipath scheme, short service scheme. And Nepalese government is saying that it's harming their position. I don't know how. Because Nepal is a country which is totally dependent on foreign aid, and it's a black hole, it has no future. There are 14 communist parties, and all China sponsored. And they want an anarchy there. They are migrating to India and creating problems. And it's Nepal itself, communist Nepal itself, is a threat to the India. Though Indian government doesn't recognize in that way. Anyway, but question is, Why Nepal would say that Indian Agniveer Path scheme, which is a short service scheme, is good or bad? Who is Nepal? Nepal is a dependent country, aid dependent country. The entire budgetary allocation come from foreign aid. They have no industry except little bit of tourism industry that has been screwed also. So why Nepal is so busy? And Nepal is totally dependent on China now. It's a Chinese colony. Now, before Nepalese soldiers were very loyal, you must say. But today these Nepalese are not loyal. They are Chinese, sort of infiltration in Indian army. I'm not talking about Indian Nepalese. They love India. Here is my point. Now, if Nepal doesn't want to provide Gurkha soldiers, why not Indian Nepalese are taken into Indian army? They love India. They're educated. Nepalese are not educated. And Nepalese, some times ago they were taken to United States for a joint operation. They fled to United States. For them, going to United States or other places is a very big thing because they want to escape their country. Now, Indian Nepalese are not like that. They are proud people, they are educated people, and they love India more than many people in India. So they should be taken. I've been telling this for a very long time. It's a blessing in disguise that Nepal is not sending. And now Nepal is sending to China, their soldiers to China, Russia, Wagner army, etc. That is the story. Now India, when Nepal was doing this insurgency, that insurgency has linked in India. Now why I'm saying it has links with India? This armed trade were being carried out by China via Nepal to Manipur also and other places. So this is interlinked. Now coming to Manipur, here also Indian government is totally lost. Modi government. I don't know why they don't want to talk and criticize China. They will not talk against China a word. Unfortunately. I guess they try to play a Hindu card little bit and place Biren Singh, BJP chief minister. And that has backfired. No, but BJP, I have not been there to Manipur right now, so I will not be telling how Manipuri BJP's Biren Singh was good or bad. But I'm told that he has a policy against narcotics. He fought an anti-drug war, and that affected Kukis and other tribals. But I don't think only that is the case, because Manipur is mud deep, up to the neck, dug into this drug thing. Entire society is under drugs, drug trade. They have their own Marwaris, businessmen, to launder money. And top to bottom, they are involved in many places, quote unquote top to bottom. I am not saying everybody, but many people, many, including many ministers' relatives. And they are a different kind of people. Like, if you are a terrorist, your brother can be minister. And they don't distinguish that way, you see. Like, that is the, sort of trait. Now it is being seen that women are coming out and protesting against Indian army, blocking Indian army, taking out terrorists. Now there was a infight between Kukis and Nagas. Sorry, Kukis and Nagas were fighting long ago, but now Kukis and Meiteis over a tribal issue. Now, Churachandpur was a Kuki citadel and drug headquarters to Burma. Now a lot of Manipuris are saying that Kukis came from Myanmar. It is not totally, wrong. Many Kukis came from Myanmar because Indian government is a very foolish government. Not this only Modi government, all the government, Indians don't understand any foreign policy. That man Jaishankar, speaks Queen's English, but I don't think he's a smart man. Not even Doval. So what happens, you see, they have neglected this kind of security issues. And They don't believe in retribution. So this opium business, which is started by Chinese, PLA generals, mainly from Kunming, there it's their baby. They have started the insurgent groups, both Cookies and Meiti insurgent groups like PLA and PPAC, etc. These are Chinese baby. And these tactics, of fighting against Indian state is quite visible. The Indian government do not understand these kind of people. They don't have, they don't have that kind of vision at all. It's a complex thing. Indians don't like to settle complex things. They have very simplistic mind. Top brass security persons, they have very simplistic mind. They are not capable of understanding this, mosaic of anti-narco terrorism, threat against India. They understand Pakistan a little bit, and that's their lifestyle. They make bread and butter out of that. Anyway, I've been writing a lot of times, writing about tactics, military tactics, doctrinal issues, how China is influencing that. Recent Manipuri and Kuki fight, I've given sort of many inputs. How they have dug trenches, how they're using M16 rifles, where these M16 rifles came, from both sides. How they're making, you know, mm, psychological warfare, like sending a lot of women again and again. That's a very much Chinese tactics. If you see Mao's what tactics, these are very common. Armories are being opened suddenly with no resistance, and arms are being given to people. And these are things are very interesting and very sad. And many people have died. Those who are not supposed to die at a younger age, and many houses are burned. And India is hiding that. Instead of going all out, I don't know why they're doing it. And also I'm also saying, the charge in Kuki